This video is mainly for the Genshin community. If you guys followed me for Honkai Impact 3rd and Star Rail, and you guys also play Genshin, feel free to chime in here too. I kind of need a little bit of help here on deciding whether or not I should get back into Genshin. I want, if you're here in this video, I want you guys to explain in the comments. Give me a reason on why I should come back. Because I'm at the point where I'm getting FOMO, and I really want to do the Fontaine quest. I really do. I've been seeing a lot of my friends and fellow content creators react to it and talk about how amazing Fontaine is, to the point it's driving them to tears, and it's the best Archon quest in the entire game. I've heard so many good things. I love Farina's design. I love the way Fontaine looks. It's just, I made a lot of content on Genshin when it first came out, maybe for the first 2 to 3 months, and then I got burnt out, because if you were there in the beginning, oh boy, there was not much to do. And if you were someone like me who used to create a lot of guides, which I'm going to be getting back to, by the way, I'm going to be kind of switching my content up. I'm still going to be doing my reactions, but I am going to be going primarily back into doing guide content. I used to make primarily guides, best 3-star weapons, best relic sets for certain characters, is this character worth pulling for, how to get all the Geoculus and Anemo Oculus, all that stuff. I used to do guides like that on the game. And so as someone who was, really trying to do guide content, there was no end game. So there was nothing to make guides on. So as someone who wanted to keep playing the game, keep doing stuff to make content for my channel, there was really nothing to talk about besides running around and farming flowers for characters, and that's it. Once you 100% explored an area, that's it. You were done. There was nothing else to do besides do your dailies, log on, and get some flowers and do your relic grinding or artifact grinding. And so I kind of dropped the game. I still played off stream, not doing content on it. I got all the way to Chasm. I kept up with it all the way till Chasm, which was about a year or two ago. And then once I finished Chasm, I don't know what it was with Chasm, the exploration in that area just really burnt me out. I think like 100%ing that area, getting all the chests and everything, just really kind of burnt me out there. It was really boring. And then Sumeru came out, and I was gonna try Sumeru. This was literally as Tower Fantasy came out, so I was making a lot of Tower Fantasy content. And the issue that I had was, yes, Tower Fantasy was a shit game, but exploring in that game was fun. You know why? Not just because of exploring the world. I think Genshin has a better world in exploration, but the world traversal in Tower Fantasy was infinitely better. We had grappling hooks, we had jetpacks, we had wave boards. There was so many cool pieces of equipment that you could use to make traversing the world faster. No stamina on sprinting, no stamina on gliding. Like, it just made it infinitely better. So I think that going from Tower Fantasy to back to Genshin, I couldn't do it. I was like, holy shit, this feels awful. The stamina feels awful. The traversing feels awful. Having to climb this mountain, stop climbing at a ledge, get my stamina back, start climbing the mountain again, just to get one stupid little treasure chest, where in Tower Fantasy, I just used a jetpack and then grapple hooked immediately after the jetpack and got right to the treasure chest. It just did not feel as good. But now that I'm I haven't played Tower Fantasy since the 2.0 version came out, which was, I think, a couple months after the game released. It's not fresh in my mind. So I'm thinking about giving Genshin a shot again. And I think I'm going to treat this. I'm not going to go hard farming for relics or artifacts. Sorry, my mind's stuck on Star Rail. I'm not going to go hard on trying to do Spiral Abyss or endgame content. I strictly just want to log in, do my dailies to get primos, and do the story. Do the Archon quest, do the character quest. That's it. Pretty much how I'm treating Honkai Impact 3rd right now. I'm not doing Elysium Realm weekly, bi-weekly stuff to get the endgame content. Pretty much I'm not really doing that. I'm just doing the story. Maybe once I catch up to the story in Honkai Impact 3rd, I'll do the weekly and events and stuff. I'm not even doing events in Honkai Impact 3rd. I'm strictly just reacting to the story. I kind of want to just do the same thing with Genshin. Is it better now? Right? The dialogue did burn me out a little bit, right, on some of the stuff. But I think I've gotten more patient, especially after playing Honkai Impact 3rd. But that's because the payout in Honkai Impact 3rd for being patient is so rewarding. You get rewarded with such a great story in Honkai Impact 3rd. Great, amazing characters that they build upon so well. The world building, character development, the music, the voice acting, like everything is incredible in Honkai Impact 3rd. Yeah, there's some dialogue heavy moments in Honkai Impact 3rd, but it really, really gets really good at the end of the arc. It's so rewarding once you reach that end of that arc and you get that cutscene. Holy shit, it's so good. I want to know, as someone who, I'm not going to give a shit about endgame anymore, because I know Genshin's just not that. I kind of just want to do story stuff, and then I will do story stuff on YouTube, like I'm doing for Honkai Impact 3rd. And then if I want to grind some stuff on a new event or something that comes on Genshin, or a new area, and I just want to travel, you know, explore, get treasure chests, do the puzzles, I'll probably just do a chill Twitch stream, have some anime music playing, talk to chat while doing that to kind of keep me sane while doing that, because I am not as big a fan of open world games as I used to be. I used to play games like Skyrim, Fallout, you name it, like all those games back then that were truly open world, Witcher. But the thing is, as I've noticed, like I loved Ghost of Tsushima. I couldn't finish it. I am what you call like a completionist. I always try to 100% every game I play. I try to get the platinum trophy for every game I play. And I know that's probably one of the reasons why I get so burned out in some of these games, but especially for open world games, because usually the side quests and open world stuff of most of those games are just filler content and they're so boring. So I kind of just dropped the game. Like I dropped Ghost of Tsushima and I never went back. I tried going back, but it's like after not playing the game for so long and having to relearn all the mechanics, it was just like, it felt like a chore. I was like, okay, I'm good. And I never went back. So I haven't really started Spider-Man yet. I enjoy kind of more linear games. But with Genshin, I feel like it's a little different because you're just getting primos. And I can do that while kind of hanging out and talking to chat about the lore of the game, other hoyoverse games, stuff like that, anime. So it's a little different, and I can like kind of vibe with chat when I do that. So that's not what bugs me. What bugs me is I want to know, you guys let me know what you think is worth coming back for. Is the world traversal a little bit better? I heard that they added some things in some areas, like grapple hooks or something, like only in certain areas or whatever, but I don't know if that's true. Let me know in the comment section down below. Is it worth getting back into? Is the dialogue a little bit better? I'm not even going to talk about Paimon. I can't stand that character, man. March 7th is such a phenomenal version over Paimon. Even the twins in Honkai Impact 3rd, which is also voiced by Paimon's character, is so much better. I don't know why the director for the voice actors in Genshin just makes her sound so idiotic. Even when, dude, in the first 2 patches of Genshin, she sounded amazing. Not amazing, but she was fine. And then it was like in 1.2, there was like a sudden switch in direction, and they just made her sound like an annoying ass baby, and I can't stand it. But in Japanese, it's not as bad. I will be playing in Japanese. Sorry, English voice actors. And I want to know, did it get a little bit better? Is the dialogue a little bit better? The dialogue was really padded to kind of flush out the patches and make you stay on the game longer unnecessarily. Like it would be something that they could talk about in one sentence that they drag on for like a 10-minute conversation. And I'm just like, holy crap, all that for you to say, hey, go here and kill this guy. Like, my lord, especially the one teapot quest with the old lady. Holy crap, that was so dragged out. And the Kazuya quest with the, oh god, I forgot that event quest where you had to use the boat to go to different islands. It was a Kazuha character quest or event quest. Oh my lord, ridiculous. But hopefully it got a little bit better. I heard it got a little bit better. But as I said, that was with me having in my mindset, I want to go into this and have end game, do guides, do, you know, Spiral Abyss. I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to do story and exploration. That's it. Just chill vibes, you know, emotional moments, if there is any. I don't know if Genshin has like really emotional moments like Honkai Impact 3rd is. I heard that the new Archon quest with Farina has those. So that's kind of like what I want to build up for. I love that in video games, man. I love when a game story makes me feel. So let me know in the comment section down below, is it worth me getting back into Genshin? Because I've really been on the fence about it for like months now, and I kind of been dying and itching to play, but it just feels like having to go through all of Sumeru just to get to Fontaine. I know I can start Fontaine without doing Sumeru, But the issue with that is I'm pretty sure they talk about a lot of lore from Sumeru, and Sumeru is pretty important, even though Sumeru has some really annoying quests. I also want to know more about Dea. She's in Sumeru and all that. So I do want to do Sumeru. But it feels like such a daunting task, and I want to know, is it worth it for me to get back in? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe if you do want to see the Genshin content or Honkai Impact 3 and Star Rail content and other gachas that are going to be coming out soon. There's so many. 7 Deadly Sins Origins, which is kind of like a Genshin clone. Solo Leveling, Withering Waves, Project Mugen, dude, Duet Night Abyss. There's so many games that are going to be coming out very, very soon. I might even start doing Reverse 1999 content. We'll see. I'm kind of busy with Honkai Impact 3 and everything else now, but thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all on the next one.